About 2 months ago, one boat with 1 adult and 4 young kids was out of peril. The boat probably had some engine trouble and it was dead in the water drifting. Also, there was fog there that hindered search and rescue effort. So the local search and rescue team alerted ADAC, asked ADAC to help narrow the search area. So we responded quickly by predicting the location of the boat based on the prediction of the local conditions of sea ice and the ocean currents. My name is Jinlun Zhang. I'm a senior principal oceanographer at the Polar Science Center, University of Washington. The project I'm working on for ADAC is high-resolution modeling and prediction of Arctic sea ice and ocean currents. This is to be achieved by developing the high-resolution ice-ocean modeling and simulation system, or what we call HIOMAS. HIOMAS is a computer model. So you have to write software to calculate the sea ice and ocean processes based on mathematics and sea ice and ocean physics. The development of HIOMAS is based on the model PIOMAS. PIOMAS is the Pan-Arctic Ice-Ocean Modeling and Assimilation System. This model is widely disseminated worldwide by scientists and media organizations. Now, the HIOMAS is developed based on PIOMAS. It is designed to have a much higher resolution. So it is our hope that because of high resolution, HIOMAS can better serve the needs of the Coast Guard, NOAA, and other Arctic stakeholders. So far, we have developed 4 different versions of HIOMAS with 4 different horizontal resolutions. 3 versions of HIOMAS have 6, 4, and 2 kilometer resolutions for the whole Arctic Ocean. The first version of HIOMAS was developed most recently, which has a final 1 kilometer resolution covering only Arctic waters. The development of this new version is inspired by a need for even higher resolution prediction in the U.S. Arctic exclusive economic zones. HIOMAS can predict some basic features of the Arctic sea ice and ocean currents, like ice thickness, ice concentration, ice movement. Those are basic variables, and the ocean movement. The model can also predict some other things, such as pressure ridge, the lead opening and closing, and the ice pressure that is relevant to the Arctic operators, particularly the ship captains. They don't want the ship get into the area of high ice pressure, ice stress. The model also can predict the advancement and the retreat of ice edge. An accurate high-resolution prediction of Arctic sea ice and ocean currents will help the Coast Guard to prepare for and respond to oil spills in the Arctic Ocean. It will also help the Coast Guard to more safely and reliably to conduct search and rescue missions. I really enjoy this project because this project has all those practical purposes, because the most of the projects that I have been working on is mainly for climate change, to look at the big pictures. Now, this is just really focus on the Arctic areas that you can help actually people working there. So that's one of the most satisfying factors.
We're excited about the progress of HIOMAS has taken over the course this year. We're now routinely able to have the ability to produce a 2-kilometer resolution Pan-Arctic version of HIOMAS, essentially of sea ice presence, thickness, movement, and ridging. And now, of course, last number of months, being able to design and implement a 1-kilometer resolution oriented to the U.S. extended economic zone in the Arctic on the coastal regions of Alaska, the Bering, Chukchi, and Beaufort Sea regions. The 1-kilometer version is not only useful in the command center, but it's also a pretty decent tool for planning of the bridge, where you actually see openings in the ice and ice leads. So for our vantage point, this of course helps on things such as search and rescue, disaster response, and just basic routine maritime operations. But it also helps, especially with this 1-kilometer version, to provide environmental data that can help oil spill modeling in the Arctic. And in fact, the Arctic oil spill modeling team has actually worked with the HIOMAS team and to be able to incorporate HIOMAS into NOAA's environmental data site, otherwise known as GOODS. This supports NOAA's general operation modeling environment, GNOME, which is where we're placing Arctic oil spill modeling. So this is an effort where HIOMAS not only supports the overall Arctic operator, but also supports another project that has been conducted by ADAC as it supports NOAA, as NOAA supports Coast Guard and Unified Command in things such as oil spill response. It's great synergy.